Have some fun and create stuff. It's Lizzie and the Make Club.
Welcome back, Make Clubbers. This week we're continuing with our Halloween theme and we're making scarecrows. There's a couple of things that you'll need for today's craft. Let me talk them through for you. We've got a brown paper bag, some colouring pens or a colouring pen, a hair elastic or an elastic band, some scrap material, a piece of string, a polystyrene ball, some lolly sticks, and then you'll need some scissors and some glue. So to get started, I'm going to show you my little lolly stick that I have made. So this is 3 lolly sticks that I have glued together in almost like a cross shape. So I've stuck 2 long ways and 1 across the middle. And you want to wait for that to dry, and then you can continue by building your scarecrow. So this is the scarecrow's body, and it will attach to the head just like that. But first we need to design our head. So this is where your paper bag comes in. So if you imagine that your polystyrene ball is going to fit inside your paper bag, and then you're going to grab and scrunch to give it some hair. So that's going to be the shape. So you want to cut off that excess material first of all, and then you can draw on your bag before you put it on the ball. So I'm taking my scissors, and you want to give yourself quite a nice amount of bag to begin with. You can always trim it off later. So keep that, you never know when it's going to come handy. So the ball goes in that way. That's the top, that's the bottom. So the face needs to be that way up. So I take my ball to one side and let's draw a face on my back. So I'm going to stick to quite a simple one for today. Maybe sort of channel a bit of pumpkinness. Let's see, let's do 2 triangle eyes. So you kind of got to guess where it would fit on the ball. So I reckon about there. Okay. Almost finished. Colour in his eyes. Next step, pop your polystyrene ball into the paper bag. And he should fit on quite nicely. If you don't get him right first time round, you can always try again. And then you can take your hair elastic and just very gently do up the bag. Try not to rip the paper. Just like that. Now you can either cut his hair all short, or you could make them a little ponytail, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to trim it off a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to shred the top so it looks like a ponytail. I think that would be rather sweet. This is a nice craft to do because if you're not into anything too spooky, then it's a good way of learning about harvest and sowing the seeds for a new crop, etc. How's she looking? Maybe a little bit shorter. Obviously, if you trim it before you shred it, then you're going to make less mess. Me, making all the mess. Yeah, I think he's looking particularly scarecrowy. Let's get rid of that. Pop that over the side. Oh, perhaps I might pop a little bow. What do you think about that? Yeah, that might be quite nice. A little bow in the hair. So I've trimmed off a bit of string, and then I'm just going to tie it around the top. It might just be a knot because I haven't given myself enough string. Duh. She still looks cute though, I'm not mad. The next bit is probably the toughest bit, and you're definitely going to need your adult supervision with this one. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to pierce a hole in the bottom of your scarecrow so he fits on top of his body. So I'm just going to take the blade of my scissors and push it through. Now you don't want to go too mad because you might puncture his brains and it explode out the top. So just lightly push it through. In theory, that will fit on there, like that. And you can work it all the way down so it fits nicely. Well, My Scarecrow is a little bit naked, so let's get him dressed. Take your head off first of all. So this piece of scrap fabric here, it's been really roughly cut, as you can see, which I think adds a little bit to it anyways. And it's literally just the leg of a pair of pyjamas. So I've got a long strip that if you measured it against my body is probably roughly the same size as my body. And all I've done is cut a little hole at the top. So if you imagine like you're building a poncho for a real person as opposed to a scarecrow, this is sort of the same sort of feeling to it. So I've just cut a hole in the top and it fits over nicely like that. And then all I'm going to do to give my body a bit of shape is take that other piece of string and tie it around the middle like that to give a waist. So our final part is just popping the head back on. Let's have a look. And that is my DIY scarecrow. Perfect for Halloween. You can pop it in your flower pots just in time for the spooky season. Now if you enjoyed today's craft, make sure you check all my other videos out on the Make Club. You can also find me on Instagram at Lizzie_clubmake. Happy Halloween everyone. Bye bye.